Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have never seen me before and never watched any of my previous videos, which you should, my name is Elliane and today I'm going to be making a follow-up video about my journey on Accutane. I have officially reached the end of my journey, so this is just going to be my final thought on being on Accutane. I made a previous video where I talked about the first 4 months of being on Accutane, and I talked about the beginning steps of how I got on Accutane, like going to my doctor, what I needed, did I need a referral, all that stuff I talked about in my previous video. If you guys want, I will link it down in the description so it's easier to find. I hope you guys like this video. It's basically gonna be on my skincare routine and how I lightened my acne scars and how my hyperpigmentation is now starting to go away and how my skin tone is starting to even out. I'm doing this video because I got a lot of questions in my Isotretinoin video about it, because as you can see in the thumbnail for that video, my acne scars were horrendous basically, and my skin has done almost a 360. So I'm going to be talking about my skin products, and by all means I'm not gonna say like these products are gonna work for everybody. I'm just saying like this is what worked for me, and hopefully you guys try it and it does work for you. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching in advance. I'm gonna start off with talking about basically if I recommend getting on Accutane. And the answer to that question is yes, 100% yes. If you have cystic acne and bad scarring and you want to get rid of your hyperpigmentation, then I suggest you get on Accutane. It was honestly the best decision I've ever made. I've been on it for a total of 7 months now, and like if you guys saw my previous video and the thumbnail for that video, you can see how bad my acne was and how bad it scarred my face. Like my acne scars were literally black. Like my skin was it looked as if my acne had burned my skin. Like that's how bad it was. And now like you can see hyperpigmentation on my skin, but it's very faint, and you would not, like if you saw me, you would probably not think that I had like cystic acne and really bad scarring just 7 months ago. So yeah, I do recommend getting on Accutane. It was the best decision I've ever made. I don't know if I said that, but it was the best decision I've ever made when it comes to my skin, and I'm so pleased with the results. I was on the lucky side with Accutane. Before I got on it, I watched a lot of videos on other people's journeys on it, and people would talk about bad symptoms and how they would have like joint pain, and when they first got on it their skin broke out even more and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I honestly didn't have any I keep saying symptoms. I didn't have any side effects. Sorry, I keep saying symptoms. I didn't have any side effects. The only major thing that was kind of annoying, and I was told that it would happen to me, was dryness of my lips. That's the only thing. Like your lips get really dry, like cracky, flaky, just disgustingly dry. But I mean, for clear skin, that's a small price to pay. So all you need is like a good lip balm and you'll be fine. I use Aquaphor. I think that's how you say it, Aquaphor. I think. So yeah, I was on the lucky side. I didn't have any side effects, and like I said, I'm quite pleased with my results, and I recommend getting on it. Like, it's plain and simple. I recommend getting on Accutane. Only thing that I really didn't enjoy about the journey was you had to get blood work every month, because they had to regulate, they had to regulate you internally and make sure everything was functioning as it's supposed to be. That was the only thing I didn't really enjoy, because it was kind of tedious. You had to do it every month. If you didn't do it, you couldn't get your medicine. Sorry if I keep saying a lot in this video. Another thing was taking the pregnancy test. I had to do that every time I went to my doctor's appointment, because you can't get pregnant while you're on Accutane, because birth defects and all that stuff. But like I said about like the dry lips, like stuff like that is honestly a small price to pay for clear skin. Like now I'm probably like my doctor said like you had to, like I've been on it for a while now, so I reached a certain dosage, and my doctor was like, once you reach this dosage, you probably will never have acne again in your life. So I'm just like, that's a very small price to pay for clear skin, and I would do it all again. I mean, it was annoying doing all those, like, it was annoying having to get blood work and taking the pregnancy test, but I would do it all again in a heartbeat if it meant that I would get the results that I have now. So yeah, that's basically it. Like I said 5 times now, I recommend getting on Accutane, and I wish everybody that's watching this video and thinking about getting on Accutane and now feels and now has the reassurance from somebody who has been in their shoes and you see my results, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that everything goes smoothly and you get the desired results that you want. And actually, I feel like I shouldn't say this, but I honestly guarantee that you would get the desired results that you want, because that's how amazing Accutane is. Like, it's basically like a miracle drug. So good luck to anybody who is beginning their journey and who is thinking about beginning their journey. Good luck to you guys. Yeah, if you want to know like more detail about how I got on Accutane and the steps it took, like before getting on Accutane, like your doctor, your insurance, all that stuff, that's in my previous video, which will be linked down in the description. Now I want to move on to my skincare routine, because in my last video, a lot of people in the comments asked questions about how I got rid of my hyperpigmentation and how I got rid of my acne scars, and somebody also asked me, did my skin get darker while being on Accutane? So I'm going to answer all those questions, and I'm going to talk about every product I used in my skincare regimen, because Accutane did most of the work, but I feel like these products played also a small positive part in how my skin looks today. So I'm gonna start off with my skincare. About them in the order that I use them. So I'm gonna start off by talking about my cleanser. I use the Clean & Clear Lemon Gel Cleanser. It's very inexpensive cleanser, and it honestly, I have no complaints at all. As you guys probably know, that lemon has like brightening properties, so when I saw this, I was like, let me give it a try, and it honestly, I feel like it has contributed to my skin evening out, like this, my skin tone evening out, and my hyperpigmentation. I don't know if you guys can tell, but let me move a little closer. You can see that I have more hyperpigmentation on this side of my skin than this side of my skin. But my skin is evening out quite nicely, and I feel like this played a part in it. So after I cleanse my skin, I usually go in with a toner afterwards. I don't use this toner every day because sometimes I honestly just forget. But it's another inexpensive skincare product. It's from Ordinary. The Ordinary products have been very hyped lately, and it's been all over like the internet and TikTok, and honestly these stuff are like sold out like almost everywhere. But I do swear by this toner. It is a great toner. It's the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. I feel like it has helped in, I think I'm about to say this for all my products, it helped with evening my skin tone, and honestly did. It's gentle, it's not too harsh. I don't feel like my skin, like that's one thing, like most toners, after you use it, your skin feels dry and like you just like wiped away all the moisture. No, this toner actually leaves my skin feeling semi moisturized before I even add my moisturizer. So yeah, I think this is a really good toner. And I feel like it's very universal. I feel like anybody can use this. Like, it's not just for people with hyperpigmentation, but it helps. I feel like it did contribute to even in my skin. So the next product I'm going to talk about is, I consider it a toner, but I use it sparingly. I don't use it all the time because it's really strong, and I don't want to strip my skin of its already like natural oils and all that stuff, but it's the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. So I mean, it's in the name. I guess you can use it every day, but I don't think it's necessary to use it every day, and it's quite expensive, so I wouldn't recommend using it every day. If you use it once a week, I feel like you get good results from just using it once a week, so you don't need to use it every single day. It's supposed to exfoliate and smooth, and it's supposed to also be an anti-aging neutralizer. The way it comes, it's like two treatments. The first one is the exfoliating and smoothing treatment, and the second one is the anti-aging neutralizer. And I feel like this has helped with skin texture. It has smoothed out my skin texture, and I will say it. I don't want to say it's brightened my skin comparable to the other products I'm going to show you, but it has helped with skin texture. So I would recommend it if you have the money to purchase it. I think the pack I got was the pack of 60, and the pack I got was the pack of 60, and you get that at Sephora, and I think that retails for about $150. That's pretty expensive, so if you can afford it and you want to try it, I would recommend it, but I don't feel like it's not like a necessity in my skincare routine, because sometimes I don't even use it for weeks. But if you can afford it, I would say get it, but it's not like a skincare necessity for me. Like, I use it sparingly. I use it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I would say, like, it definitely helped with texture, and it helped to make my skin much smoother than what. See this brand a lot in this video, because I feel like Ollie Hendrickson's line for like the vitamin C, that vitamin C line is like gold. Like, everything in it I probably would recommend to anything in that line. I honestly would recommend, because it honestly has helped tremendously with evening out my skin tone. So this is actually new. This is their Banana Brightening Vitamin C Serum. I think they had another one, but this one is supposed to be like an upgrade for that. From that, it's supposed to be like stronger, and it's supposed to be, I guess, for more advanced skincare users. It says it has 15% vitamin C, 5% PHAs, and hyaluronic acid, 15. And yeah, the Banana Bright collection, honestly, it does brighten your skin tremendously. Like, it helped tremendously. I just love these products. Like, they smell incredible, and they're super moisturizing. I don't necessarily have dry skin. I have combination skin, and being on Accutane is another thing I need to mention. Being on Accutane does make your skin drier. Yes, like I said, like, it dried out my lips, it dried out my face as well. So another thing I wanted to mention about Accutane that I forgot to mention is that it does dry out your skin. Like I said about my lips, my lips were severely dry. It does dry out your skin, not to the point where my skin was flaky or anything, but it did dry out my skin, and that's why most of my skincare products cater to moisturizing and dry skin. And I will say this product is very moisturizing. I feel like this product alone it's like, it does enough moisturizing that I don't even need to use the next product, but I do use the next product for just extra moisture. Next product being a product that everybody has raved about on YouTube, and I will say that it's not overrated whatsoever. It's not overly hyped. It does do what it says it will do. It's the Ollie Hendrickson C Brightening. I use a double cream. He has two. He has one that's like a little lighter and gel based, I think, and this one is it's thicker. It's very thick, and I use it because, like I said, my skin is more drier now than it was before I started Accutane. So most of my products, like I said, it caters to moisturizing my skin. This has 3 sources of vitamin C and shea butter. I love this moisturizer so much and swear by it that I recently actually just bought 2 more, and his line, I'm gonna say, it's far from cheap. It's not on the side of the Dennis Gross products, but it's like right in the middle. Like it's not as cheap as Ordinary, but you know, it's on the side of being expensive, but it's worth it. Like if I went out and bought 2 more, it's like, it's worth it. Said, I swear by, and I 100% recommend the Ollie Hendrickson Banana Brightening line. It's the orange, they're like the orange products. I definitely recommend those because I feel like they did contribute to the evening of my skin tone. The next product I'm gonna talk about is what I use to actually clean my skin. Most people use spin brushes to clean their skin, and I honestly think that is so harmful to your skin. 1, because the spin brushes track bacteria, and 2, because they are the bristles are actually very aggressive to your skin. I used to use one, and I realized that they were making small abrasions into my skin, and I have a darker complexion, so therefore if I get any type of cuts or anything like that, my skin scars. So I noticed that that's what the bristles on the brushes were doing, and that's the opposite of what I want. I wanted to improve my skin, not make it worse. So I picked this up from Sephora. It's I think it's pronounced the Foeva. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe it's called the Foeva. It's not Foeva. It's Foreo. Foreo Luna Play. Foreo. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, it's like a silicone. I don't even know how you would describe this, but I use it to wash my face, and the bristles are silicone, and it actually and it has like a button on the back, and it vibrates. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It vibrates, and I feel like it gets my skin clean, and it doesn't harm it the way that a spin brush's bristle would harm my skin. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's $42. I feel like that's expensive for like, it's expensive in my opinion, but I like it, and I feel like it gets the job done. I feel like it helps. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about, you guys are probably all already heard the rave about it. I mean, it's sold out everywhere. Like, it's crazy how it's actually like ridiculous how people are going crazy for it. But I will say it's definitely not overrated. It's not overhyped. It does exactly what it says it's gonna do, and I will use this product probably till the day I die. This product, you guys have probably seen it all over YouTube. This product, the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. Forget all these products. If you don't take nothing from my video, if you don't take nothing from all the skincare products I use, you should get this. You should get this. This product, single-handedly probably, like, these products, yeah, they play their part in brightening my skin and evening my skin tone, but this product right here, it could have did it by itself. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, this product, all I can say is this product. This is it. This is the holy grail. This is the holy grail. This is the holy grail. I mean, I used this product probably, like, when I first realized that this product was literally gold was when I used it 3 days in a row, and my skin complexion just changed. Like, I was like, I had to do a double take. Like, I was like, is that my skin? Like, this product is, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, it's great. And it's affordable. It's literally $7. $7. Like, it's so cheap. Like, honestly, Ordinary, like, y'all can make some money off of this. Like, y'all can raise the prices on this and I would still buy it. It's great. It's honestly a cheaper dupe for the Drunk Elephant TLC baby facial with 25% AHA and 2% BHA. This is a cheaper dupe. I think this was like $60, maybe $80, and this one's $7. And I feel like they both do the same thing, but I prefer this one, not just because it's cheaper. I feel like it does improve your skin texture and your complexion better than this one does. So yeah, I prefer this one over this. And lastly, I don't know if I said that was the last product. It's not the last product. This is the last product, and it's the Pond's Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen. This is the sunscreen I use, and it's also affordable. Pond's is super affordable. It's super moisturizing, and it has SPF 30 in it. And I feel like while being on Accutane, sunscreen is definitely important, because Accutane definitely did, like, it makes your skin very sensitive to sunlight. And then if you already have like hyperpigmentation and acne scars, when your skin is sensitive to sunlight, it just makes all that worse, and that's just the opposite of what you want. So sunscreen is very important, whether it's sunny outside, whether it's rainy outside, whether it's winter, spring, whatever season, you need to wear sunscreen every day. My skincare routine is kind of lengthy, but I feel like it's all worth it, and it all has contributed to the way my skin looks right now, and I'm very pleased with all the products I have. I hope that you get the same results that I got if you are thinking about buying any of the products. So now I want to talk about some questions I got in my last video. Somebody asked me, did Accutane make my skin darker? This question is probably targeted for people with my complexion, and I would say 100% I noticed that Accutane did make my skin complexion darker, and it still is very dark, as you can tell by like the color of my chest and the color of my face and the color even of my hands, that my skin complexion is very dark compared. And yeah, but I feel like, and I've said this a lot probably in this video, that I feel like that was a small price to pay. Like, I feel like I'd rather have a little bit of of a darker complexion and smooth skin. I wouldn't want to have like a light, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have a darker complexion with smooth skin, and like I'm working, like my skin was darker than this and it's starting to improve, so it's like it's reversible, so it's not like it's permanent. So I'd rather have like a little bit of a darker complexion and have to work a little bit more to lighten it than to have a lighter complexion with really bad discoloration and acne scars and cystic pimples all over my face. So yeah, I believe it's a small price to pay, but yeah, it did make my skin a little darker. And yeah, it wasn't really a big deal to me. And someone also asked how long did it take for me to see results in my skin, and I want to say it took 2 months. It honestly took 2 months, and like I said in the beginning of this video, that I was one of the fortunate people to not have side effects and see fast results. Basically, I saw results in 2 months. My skin stopped breaking out in month 2 of taking Accutane. Like, I stopped getting pimples like basically right away, and I'm quite lucky. Like I said, I'm quite lucky. So yeah, that's really it for the questions and my skincare products, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you comment and subscribe. this is the last video I will be making about Accutane. If you guys would like, I would just comment questions and I would answer any of your questions that I did not answer in this video. So yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it was helpful for at least somebody out there. And I wish you the best of luck if you are thinking about getting on Accutane, and thank you for watching. Bye.